Hello?
Oh,
Yeah, what's up, bro?
shit, chilling. Trying to get ready.
Get ready for what?
I gotta go. About to go out real quick.
Oh, okay. I got you live on the podcast. I just want to ask you a quick question. You hear me?
Oh, my God.
You live right now. This is just for the people. You hear me? So, what we all want to know from Phoenix to California to St. Louis, Missouri to Atlanta to New York. The question I want to ask you was, what made you come up with the idea of transitioning into a woman?
Oh, shit, boy. You're a loud boy, man.
The people want to know,
You're a loud boy, man.
you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is my little brother, and I've been noticing lately that his lips are a little perky. You know, his shoulder line got a little slimmer. You know, so
Oh, my God.
I just want to know, when did you decide that you want to transition?
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what I want to transition?
Yeah.
This.
And there we have it. We do not own the rights to this music.
At all.
Cause ain't nowhere in the world. My son gonna ride around looking like this.
You did.
Oh, this your shit, though. We do.
Hey, what's up? This is Black.
Yeah. And it's that Toya.
And you're now tuned in to another episode of That's That Bullshit.
It's over.
And tonight, we're going to switch it up a little different than what we normally do. We don't have no specific topic. We're just going to talk about a lot of different things, from love, sex, relationships, crime within the neighborhood. Whatever the fuck come into our mind, that's what the fuck we talking about.
I would like to introduce my friend Kim. Hey, y'all. She's going to join in on the conversation, whatever that may be. We don't know what the hell we might talk about. I'm going to take a couple more sips and then I'll think about it.
Right. I'll get my little 2 cents.
All right, well, the first thing I want to start off with, I want to ask both of y'all. This is something I've been wanting to talk about, but my wife didn't want to do it, but now I got the opportunity to put it out there. The question I want to ask, do y'all trust boosters?
I do.
I fucking do. Hell yeah. Look, not all of them is good, but look, they putting their shit on the line at the end of the day.
But they still.
It depends on what you boosting, though. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
You got some of them boosters that's fresh. They don't need to steal. That's just they hustle. But you got them meat stealing ass boosters that use it for the purposes of crack. I'm the ones you can't trust.
I had a booster come to me and ask me did I want to buy some fresh produce.
Them the ones you can't trust.
I said, what the fuck I'm going to do with some oranges and apples, man?
Give them to the kids, man. Give them to the kids.
You know, but me personally, I trust them to do what they do. I trust them to steal. So whenever I ever did business with a booster, which I'm quite sure everybody have, I deal with their ass outside of my house. And I ain't come in my house looking around, scoping to see what the fuck you want to take. Because I know some boosters that done broken the motherfucking house and came and sold me the nigga shit.
Wow. The part that is gonna fuck you up is, have they ever sold you your own shit?
Yes.
That's the question.
Yes. This was back in...
And you let them.
Nah,
and you let them do it.
I whooped his ass. This was back in 2010. I rested on Martin Luther King. I had some little sound system in my car. When I got back, the shit was gone. I went on the block and the nigga came and asked me, do I want to buy a 1,000 watt amp? and pulled my shit out and showed me.
And what you did?
I beat his motherfucker now. I whooped his ass with a golf club.
That's some Ezell type shit.
You ain't doing that.
You a motherfucking
You
lie.
ain't
That's
doing
some
that.
Ezell off of Friday type shit.
Straight up.
Them ones that's going right to the motherfucking stove. I want my shit fresh out the stove, goddammit. Look. Fresh out the stove.
Ooh, I ain't expecting to hear about this that way. You know what I mean? I'm just
You know
gonna
what? I eat CPR tonight.
Okay, nah. Ooh, that's real minty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
But anywho, you know, sometimes, you know, what do y'all feel about the addicts in the hood?
I don't trust them either.
We were once addicts in the hood.
And when I was an addict, if you trust me, that was your motherfucking fault. Because I was using little pain pills. When I came to your house, the first thing I said was, let me use the bathroom if I can go to your medicine cabinet. And you'd been shot with a motherfucking hole in your back, and you gonna look for your pain pills, the motherfuckers was gone.
At least you honest. At least you honest.
I ain't coming to play. I ain't gonna bullshit with
At
you.
least you honest. 'Cause I can't do that. You know?
Well,
I got some people still mad at me right now for some addict shit I done did. I'm sure of it. You hear me? And I want to apologize to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you know, it was me, but it wasn't me at the time.
my take on it is a little more deeper than that because I ain't never really been on that level. But I've watched my mom personally become my mom to an addict.
Yeah, serious.
She done stole my shit,
Yeah.
my kids' shit, and it was sad.
Yeah.
It's like I ain't even mad at you because the love trumps. 'Cause that
Everything
shit could be replaced at the end of the day, but it's just the principle. Like, nigga, really? For real? That's how you getting down? It's that serious? But you know.
I had a friend that was like that. I watched her go from being one of the smartest people that I know to now she be talking to the moon, hollering at the moon and shit.
Yeah, she thought she was a motherfucking werewolf.
I said, friend, what kind of shit you on? She said, I do a little VCP every now and then. I said, are you serious? Every time that bitch took a step in my house, I was right behind the motherfucking ass. Nah. Then, how you gonna slick me out of $20 that I gave to you?
And it was for free. Didn't have to pay it back or nothing.
All blessing to you, but you still thought it was a come up.
Yeah.
And that's just how they be doing. That's unfortunately the way my mom be thinking. I'm just like,
But you know, you gotta pray for it, you know.
yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it was somebody somewhere praying for me when I went through my stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not all the way perfected with it yet because the liquor is still my thing. But I'm glad I'm not that person that I used to be doing this and other stuff because I've done that. You know what I'm saying? I went through different phases of try this, trying to fill a void that only God could fill. You know what I'm saying?
And it's that other stuff that get people lost and hard for them to find their way back. The liquor, you know, that'd be out your system in a couple hours. Take a nap, you be good. But it'd be that other stuff that be, I don't really know because I ain't personally dabbed into it, but I imagine that it'd be the other stuff that be harder to fight to come back. You know?
But believe it or not, liquor is the number one that's really hard to get off of more than beer.
They say that that's the gateway.
That's
Nah,
the truth.
marijuana is the motherfucking
Marijuana is the gateway, which I tried, but I could never
I've
get
been
there.
smoking weed since 1990 ever.
Okay, go 2 weeks without smoking. And what-
I'm a couple months in sober from weed.
Okay, now, this is what I'm going to ask you.
Uh-huh.
When you first stopped, you didn't notice a mood swing. It was hard for you to go to sleep when you wanted to. You probably stayed up watching TV a little longer than normal.
Ish. I ain't gonna say it was a motherfucking breeze.
That's
but
because, not to cut you off, but you didn't know that you were going through withdrawals. You just thought, hey, I just can't sleep right now.
Yeah.
Most people that go through withdrawals when they first get them, they don't know they're going through withdrawals. They just think like, oh, maybe I can't sleep. Maybe I ain't at home. And not looking at, oh, maybe I just got pissed off about something. Not understanding that shit give you mood swings. This any drug. Cigarettes, weed, alcohol. When you just up and stop like that, cold turkey, you go through mood swings. You can't sleep. What they call this shit, insomnia. You know, and you get aggravated about a lot of shit. And if you don't know that you're going through a withdrawal, you just be like, oh man, I'm just having a fucked up day. But in actuality, you're really going through a withdrawal. I know. I did weed, PCP, heroin, cocaine, you name it, I did it. Shrooms. But the one that fucked me up the worst was that motherfucking heroin. When I did that shit and I went to jail and I was like, man, what the fuck? Why my stomach hurt? And it took for my cellar to tell me, like, man, you going through withdrawals. And I sneezed and I shitted on myself. I said, no, I can't fuck this shit.
It ain't funny. It's not funny. I actually seen this in jail, locked up with women. Yeah, it's real. Well, a story I really don't tell a lot of people besides the closest people to me, but I guess I'm ahead since you said you shitted on yourself. I can't talk it, okay? But I did have a slight relationship, with crack. I tried it in a primo form, right? Until one day, I got a hold to some fire. Okay? I got a hold to some fire and I'm smoking this stuff. I'm trying to smoke it as fast as I can. Now, once again, I'm going to put a disclaimer at the bottom. Get your kids about the money, okay? This ain't no kid show. So, I'm, trying to get all the smoke, I'm feeling numb and rum and a little bit of something, you heard me? And then my heart said, boop, boop. And when you smoke this shit, you get paranoid. I turned around, something tapped me on my shoulder and said, bitch, you finna die. I said, no, don't take me like this. And I went and flushed all that shit down the toilet and I ain't looked back. And that was in 2014. See, to some people, they may feel like, oh yeah, you got strong willpower. I really don't. But when you want to stop doing something in your life and you really serious about it,
you gonna do it.
You gonna do it. I'm telling you. And that's all I got to say about my little rendezvous with letting me crack it up.
All right, another thing I want to ask is, how do y'all feel about this newer generation?
I don't like them. I can't stand them.
Thumbs down.
Especially
y'all
these
get a
kids.
-0 out of 10.
I don't even like my own damn kids. Okay.
Well, I'm different. I like the new generation. I don't like the shit that they do and the way their mindset is at. But why I came to think like, you know what, I can't be mad at these little young boys or young girls because I was a generation before them. And they only doing what they seen me or they seen a woman doing. So they only mocking what they see what they do, but they just took it a little further. Look, I can prove it to you. Because the shit we was doing in our generation, where did we learn it from?
We learned it from our parents, but we still knew to respect adults when they walking down the street.
So you telling me we never disrespected those?
Hell no.
So when you was at school, you ain't never...
Hell no.
Shit, I did.
Hell no. My daddy will beat my ass. My daddy is ass whooping king. His name is Charles Burston, for the record. And he will beat my ass. Sorry, daddy.
Well, shit, I tell my motherfucking teacher was couldn't fuck you, bitch. You ain't getting my motherfucking phone number. And that was the last time I did it because my mama came to school and whooped my ass.
Didn't know stuff like that cross my mind. Let me tell you something. Look, we had a long block. That's a long way to get an ass whooping. If you get to tripping with Sister Metcalf down the street and you stay by Miss Goop, you getting your ass whooped from Sister Florence, Sister Maybell, Miss Griffin, Miss Helen. You getting your ass whooped by somebody. You is not never gonna do that again. And I used to say the little soft curse words like, damn, shoot. Got a whooping. So no, I ain't disrespecting.
So y'all both telling me y'all ain't never disrespected an adult?
Until, okay?
I became an adult.
Until I was a teenager. You give respect to get respect.
Gotcha.
And what you're not going to do is talk to me at the time, because you got to understand where my point of view was coming from. I was 16. I had a whole bunch of anger in me from a whole lot of stuff. You know, I had issues with bullies when I was like in middle school, and I was just like, no, it's zero tolerance. I'm not going for it. Period. So when you disrespect me, I don't care who you is. It's cut off at this point. And that's just what I felt. But this younger generation now, they don't give a damn who you are. They don't have no home training. Their parents don't give a fuck. And that's just what it is.
I mean, but it's just like what it
But
says.
it's on you as an adult to teach them. No, you're going to respect me. Now, I don't care what your mama allow you to do around the corner, but in front of Miss Toy's house, you're going to respect me. Period.
It's just like what they say in the Bible. If the blind lead the blind, they go there to teach the kids. You know, if they parents are real young and they partying and getting fucked up all the time, who teaching the kids anything?
But I'm gonna tell you something. It's a flip side to that.
Because the grandparents weren't like they was back when we was coming up. The grandparents just as old as the motherfucking kids.
Wait a minute. It's a flip side to that, because kids know who they can and can't do. You know, who they can and can't
That's
disrespect.
people in general.
You feel where I'm coming from? So it's like, at some point, you have to get to a point in you, are you going to allow that 12-year-old to disrespect you? Because one thing I do want to put, say for the record, since the beginning of time, since I've been alive, and I'm only 40 years old, so I'm not saying I've been through no whole lot of shit.
Only that's middle age, girl.
Middle age is 50, nigga. I ain't gonna tell you, nigga. Okay?
Shit, 40 is down there 100.
Growing up in my life, I've seen how society, or they can say the white man, and it is, because if we gonna say who the system is, who is the system to y'all?
The white man
has taken the black male out the home.
Mm-hmm.
See, my dad, a black male, he stayed in the home. He's still in the home. You get where I'm coming from? So I know it's a lot of women, and I know it's a lot of kids that didn't have that. Okay? But however, they did take the power from the mother and the father. So what I had a conversation with my cousin earlier.
Let the system raise their kids.
But when you go to the system, asking the system, can I get some food stamps? Can I get some Medicaid? They feel it's a right to be in your business. We owned you and your child. You feel where I'm coming from? That's what I was telling people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I have been telling people. But we don't have to let the system raise our children, because all we have to do as black parents is sit still for a minute and watch your children. See what your children is entertaining themselves with. Because I don't have sex in front of my child. I don't have different niggas around my child. I don't do that. But somehow, she started venturing off into stuff she ain't had no business.
TV, social media.
Doing things that's very inappropriate. You feel where I'm coming from? So therefore, it don't always be the parent, or what they see is what they want to portray to people. You see what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact, half of them kids that be out there in that courtyard cussing and doing all that, I know damn well their mama beat their ass. I know that for a fact, because I tell them, I'ma tell your mom, flat out.
He said, oh man, don't do that. I want some coin.
Tell my mom was with you, and I wasn't doing nothing.
No.
I catch you, I'm telling.
and you call.
There's one more thing I want to ask y'all. If you're single, and you go on a
I
date,
am single.
and you go on a date with somebody, and you go on a date, now this your first date, and you don't know the person has a weak bladder, and they accidentally shit on themselves,
Nigga.
what would be your response?
Nigga, bye.
Nigga, you sang.
This bill on you and bye. Don't lose my number. Don't call me. Don't text me. And
He got a weak bladder. He can't help it.
Vamanos, Finitos.
I be like, nigga, why you ain't take us to your house?
I don't want to go to
And
your
you could have
house.
shit it privately in your own bathroom.
He sneezed and shitted on himself.
No.
He can't help it.
Well, you must be on her run.
And
Ain't that how you shit it on yourself?
I'm saying, but then he tell you, he say, ooh, babe, I'm sorry.
Oh baby, I'm sorry. No.
I'm not
Oh baby, I'm sorry. I fought it.
I
And
just-
oh baby, I'm sorry. I shit it. It's two different
I
things.
just had a bowel movement. I'm sorry I didn't tell you when I first met you, but
I'm looking at
So what you asking? Am I gonna call him? Is I'm gonna?
would you still talk to him?
Hell no.
No.
So you gonna
nigga,
stop
need a
dating that
person.
man?
Nah, little loose bowels. I can't be bro. No, I got a weak stomach.
I
As
catch
soon
you
as I
right
smell
away.
shit, I ain't lying, and everybody that know me knows this.
Blocked.
Like a mug.
If I fuck with a female or went on a date with a female and she shitted on herself,
You gonna drown on me?
I know me.
You gonna talk
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about her ass bad. You know? I'm gonna talk about her so bad, she not gonna even want to see me no motherfucker more. So I ain't got to worry about telling her, like, I don't want to talk to you no more. She gonna be like, oh, no, this nigga dogged me out so motherfucking bad. This nigga talked about me all the way till he got me an Uber back home because you ain't getting your funky ass in my car.
Period.
You did, but don't get me wrong. It is some people out here who are lactose intolerant, like myself. I can be out with my wife.
You ain't never shitted on yourself, so don't even take the story there. Don't do that.
But
Don't do that.
But will I not go
We in
shit?
love now. I mean,
I would go shit in the restaurant I'm in. I don't give a fuck.
he don't. But what I'm
I shit
saying,
anywhere.
what I'm saying is,
On yourself, in your clothes, in your drawers.
Even before I sit there and when that motherfucker get the bubbling room, I'm like, man, I gotta get the fuck up.
yeah, he be
Or
out of there.
something.
But it has
Don't
been
sit there and shit on yourself.
my lactose intolerance is so bad. It has been times, and I ain't on no drugs that I have because I got a.
Why you got to put all business out?
I'm saying I got an itchy cough, or itchy throat, and I be
Irks me.
and I've been did that shit. I try to clench my ass cheeks, and a little squirt come out that motherfucker.
Loose ass nigga. You're
Hey, I'm just keeping it down wild. You know, sometimes I can catch that motherfucker when I clench
and
my
that
ass
ass moves just like change.
and sometimes I can't catch that motherfucker. Hey, what you got on?
I ain't gonna even lie. Okay, if we gonna tell some truth. If we gonna tell some truth, okay. It was just one time, right? I had shit real bad. Like when I be drinking that wine and shit, that wine run through me, baby.
It was
Stella
clumps of shit.
Rosa, can you shut up? And it wasn't.
It was clumps of shit.
So you saw it.
Yeah, when you took your
Wow.
drugs.
Wow. Wow. Hit the button. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. All right. Cause see,
No,
you know, I
I
tried to take it, you know, all right. Well, it was a time, you know, Ryan ran straight through me. So we had this one bathroom. That's why no matter where I stay, I got to have two bathrooms. I got to get to that mug. You hear me? So, me and this nigga, we look at each other. I'm like, he got that. I got a shit face too. You hear me? I say, who the f gonna be the fastest person to get to that damn toilet? Boy, I took off running, and that motherfucker tried to trip me. I pushed that nigga in the baby room, and I went and I shitted from the time he tripped me all the way to the bathroom. And y'all know that diarrhea be stinking. That's some stinking ass shit. So let this be a warning to you. Don't drink no wine after 9.
Alright, we coming up on
Not after that.
21 minutes. I think this we got time for prank hour. You know,
look like a prank hour.
you smell like a prank hour.
You feel like a pin prank.
With your marshmallows.
Bridget!
Yeah, we don't like that.
Let's see if we can get this dude tonight.
Okay, I'm trying not to laugh this time.
Y'all ain't shit.
This boy smoked too much damn weed. I just told him again earlier, I'm gonna call you. Pick up the phone. Fuck him. I get somebody else.
Please thank me. Cause I'm ready to laugh. I'm ready to have a wonderful time. I got my girl hurt. I got my sugar plum honey bunch things.
Shit, she don't want. I can't get no motherfucker out. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, mama, we got you live on the podcast.
What?
We got you live on the podcast.
All right, I'll be on there.
No, we got you live right now. You can't hang up. We got you live right now. She put me on hold. We gonna wait for her ass too. She gonna get these questions. Put me on hold.
This dude is still waiting. What's wrong with you?
That's how I'm gonna go somebody.
You done had a better chance of dialing a random number.
Alright.
See, you don't know how to prank for real.
I like to get people I know that they know about the podcast and I think they coming on and get asked some serious
Well,
questions.
it don't matter. You're just gonna be a stranger on the podcast. Hello, ma'am. My granddaddy over there.
Well, we gonna prank anybody.
My granddaddy said he had 3 red balloons for me and a sack of peanuts. Papa, hello.
That's the hello.
Papa, he said he was coming. He's coming with my 3 red balloons and a sack of peanuts. Man, I'm too old for this bullshit.
Random motherfuckers ain't even answer.
That's that bullshit.
That's bullshit. Yes, how you doing today? This is Lionel. And then you, yes, Lionel. Yes. And then you come to our shop like about a week ago for oil change or something like that. Hello?
Who is this?
This is Lionel.
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for the young lady that came to my shop to get an oil change. And the reason why I'm calling because I had to go and look at the receipt. And when she used our bathroom, she smeared shit all across the toilet.
Okay, you have the wrong number.
May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Okay. I'm gonna keep my composure next time.
Yeah, look, you got the wrong.
And she put her husband on phone. Hello, who's this? Then it's like, hello, who's this? This is Stanley.
Tell the nigga my name, Lionel.
Well, now, I'm sorry. Jolene don't know you.
Yeah, boy, you got that.
6 months. One more. Let's see. Shit. Man, I got nobody number for this motherfucker. This is another random motherfucker.
Ooh, I
I'll
can't
look it up in charades.
Man, I hung up before they knew. So there's a nigga black on that bullshit. You play too much black.
That's
I should did something my damn self because it's just be too funny. Thank you. Damn, you got a landline on?
Them motherfuckers ain't answering me. Fuck it. I try to get more people, but I guess that concludes the prank call hour. You know, I gotta start getting these motherfuckers to answer the phone. Most people know I be on some bullshit, so they ain't fucking with me. The fuck is that? You know, so where we at? 28 minutes. Nah, I can't get that nigga. That nigga be tripping. That nigga be tripping. She dead. You gonna call time?
Oh, that ain't.
She said, right.
You ain't gotta say that on.
She said, pick a random one.
That nigga answer the phone. None of these motherfuckers answer the phone. I don't have no more numbers on the phone.
Anyway, I'd like to give a shout out to West Side Window for almost getting their Chinaman right, like St. Louis. They Chinaman a little light skinned, but the taste was all that pow.
And I also like to give a shout out to, what's the name of that barbershop you went to? Cuddy's. They do a pretty good job. You know, it's time for me to have another touch-up. But the nigga cut my hair in 10 minutes.
They pushed his lining back, but it's all right.
No, the nigga cut my hair in 10 minutes, man. I never had a motherfucker cut my hair in 10 minutes, and it came out decent.
He was like the Michael Jordan, the Clippers, boy, I ain't lying.
So shout out to Cuddy's. And if you ever in St. Louis and you want some Chinese food, go to Lucky's, Bing Blue,
Nah, go to John's.
And CW. The shit fire. That shit fire.
What a rice is color.
The rice is color, people. You will love it.
It's color. This West Side Window, that's John's Chinaman.
Yeah, you know, we wish we can talk about more, but we want to do a little something different. Instead of just sticking to one topic, we want to bounce all around, you know, just to give you a feel of the type of shit that we're going to be talking about. It's going to get way better, you know, you got to understand. It's just our third episode.
We know. This our first time. Don't judge us.
Yeah, don't
you
judge us
don't
at
have
all,
to do all that. Your lips so big, they were so close to the microphone, we couldn't even hear. All we heard was wind blowing in the background. We don't want to hear all that shit, man.
And you ain't got shit to do. You ain't got no motherfucking job. You been off work since the pandemic.
Boy, everybody working,
Man.
Shit, motherfuckers ain't working. Motherfuckers sitting at home still trying to collect.
My 12-year-old daughter got a job. You're.
She sure do, going in the motherfucking pocket. But that's our time right now. We'll be getting back at y'all real soon. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I hope y'all had fun. But this is Black.
And this is Soy.
And you just heard that's that bullshit.